What have you been able to see from their tight end?
Obviously, he's a great player. Watched him at Penn State. He was a good player there, made a lot of plays, did a lot of different things, ran the ball, caught the ball, but very good contested catcher. And excited to see him play. Hopefully he doesn't have a good game this week, but I'm always pulling for him.
For being a tight end, I know that when you're the focal point of an offense, I'm sure defenses guard you differently. Just in what ways or the challenges is there that you notice from your position when the tight end is the focal point of an offense?
You just get, like you said, covered a little differently, maybe chipped at the line, linebackers over the top. But, Marvin's our guy here, and, they play him very differently too. So I try to just get open when I can, and whether I'm defeating one or two guys, it just, hopefully the ball will find me, and I just try to get open when I can.
How would you assess the state of the offense right now?
The state of the offense? I think we're in a good spot. I mean, obviously, we've lost the last couple games on last second plays, so that's frustrating. I think we need to be better, with the lead. I think we need to not let our foot off the gas, and I think we need to keep humming, keep pressing. But I think our offense is in a good spot. We have a lot of great playmakers on our side. We just have to finish out games better.
How would you assess your own season so far?
I got in the end zone, so that was nice.
Before week 17.
But other than that, I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm helping our guys. I'm getting open. I'm not getting finding the catches as much as I'd like. I had one taken away last week, things like that. But I'm not disappointed in how I've been playing. I obviously always think I could play better. I feel like as an offense we can be better, but I feel like I'm doing okay.
How do you find?
Even if the numbers are a little bit lower, it still seems like watching you and Kyler. I think I used this phrase with Kyler last week. Like you guys have like this telepathic communication where it seems like you guys know where each other's going to be before it happens. How did that come to be? Because it seemed instant for you guys once you got back on the field in 23.
Yeah, I was really just understanding how he plays and the type of player he is, and most importantly, just trying to get open for him and give him an outlet to throw the ball. And he's a great player. He puts the ball in great spots, and my job's easy, just to get open, and he does the hard part in making everything else happen.
With the losses like you guys have had in the last few weeks, how do you shake something like that? How do you flush it so that it doesn't linger into future games?
Yeah, I think you just have the right people in the locker room. You have a really great set of guys that, this isn't the first time I've been here. This isn't the first time they've been here. And, we're not far off from being 5-0. We're right there. We have a really good team. And I think the guys trust that. The guys believe that. And most importantly, this is the only thing that matters is playing the Colts and beating the Colts this week and finding a way to get back on track to 3-3.
When Marv gets going like he did against Seattle and then first quarter in Tennessee, how does that open things up for you? And how do you see the defenses kind of shift a little bit?
It's exciting. Obviously he's a guy that can change games, and to get him going early like we did last week, to have 100 yards in the first quarter, whatever it was, he played well. And it's nice for me because then they start focusing on him a little bit, and maybe that gives me a little more one-on-one opportunity as well. But I love to see Marv, eat, and I love to see him catching a ton of balls because it makes our offense go. Those big explosive plays helps everybody out, and most importantly, it gets us moved down the field so we can get points.
What have you seen from him these last 2 weeks that's enabled him to get open so much? Obviously, we can see the contested catches, but it also seems like he's getting open a ton.
I think it's just the resilience that he has. He's a tough dude. People are hard on him, and he's hard on himself. And I've seen him battle back. The confidence that he's built back in himself. Everything about him. He's a true pro. A guy who I admire and love playing with. But most importantly, I just think it's cool to see the confidence come back after what happened to him a few weeks ago, how torn he was, and to him, for him to build his confidence back is awesome and really dangerous to see when he gets going at full potential.
If Jacobe Brissett's the one that does get the start in place of Kyler, A, what's the confidence level in having him under center? And B, how different is it in the huddle when a guy is trying to take command that maybe has a different voice and a different perspective than what you're used to?
Yeah, I feel comfortable with Jacobe. I don't know who's going to be the guy this week, but both guys in there, I feel really good with it. I think Jacobe's obviously he's played a long time in this league. He's played for a lot of different teams. He's played for a lot of different receivers. Came in the middle of the season, started. He's done it all. So he's a guy that I have full confidence in, and a guy that commands the huddle, understands what he's doing, and he's going to go out there and make plays, and he's going to do the right thing. So I have full confidence in Jacobe, and whoever they throw out there, I'm not worried about it.